Hi and hello! I'm back with another Death Battle reaction. This is Bakugo versus Reze, My Hero Academia versus Chainsaw Man. You might remember this one from the Twitter meme from last year. And yeah, we decided to do it. Now, I'll be real, not really a fan of it as a matchup itself. Like, I thought the slander was funny. But personally, I think they should have fought over people. But you know, I don't really mind because I know they're just gonna cook with the animation anyway, so it's like no use whining over it for too long. But yeah, gonna have a lot of explosions. It's gonna be very anime as well. So anime, in fact, that it turned me into one as well. Whoa, look at this shit. Whoa. Yeah, I found out VTube Studio you can get some free models off the workshop. Like, I think this might only be the Steam version. I don't know. But yeah, there's some good stuff in there if y'all want to get into VTubing. Yeah, let me know. I need to have my glasses off for this because it makes the tracking on my eyes look weird. But like, besides that, there's good stuff. Speaking of which, I might need to calibrate real quick. Yeah, okay, we should be good. All right, enough yapping. Let's get into this. Hi, Boomstick Plush. What are you doing?
Well,
oh, hi, Whisk Plush. How are you doing?
Who's here?
Nice. Oh. Yep. Oh, it looks good. Oh, the pixels. Oh, the sprite fights. Oh,
Bakugo versus Reze, the god of explosions versus the bomb devil.
Oh. Oh, that is a great way of. Oh. Yeah, wait. Yeah, one guy calls himself a god, the other's a devil. Wait. I didn't think about it like that.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Most likely Bakugo, but yeah. He probably wins.
There's nothing like the smell of napalm in the morning.
All right.
The rush of the shockwave, the flash of combustion. I love it when stuff goes boom.
Fear shattering
and no one knows
kaboom.
that feeling better than Katsuki Bakugo.
When your name
It's
literally means
real name Katsuki Bakugo. Height 5'8", 172 centimeters. Age 25. Birthday 420. Nice. Huh, it's actually in like 2 weeks. Neat. 5th ranked pro hero. I believe that's like at the end of the series. Quirk Explosion, Alias, Bombshell Hero, Great Explosion, Murder God, Dynamite. Likes winning, blowing stuff up, and Kirishima. Hey, the homie.
means powerful bomb. It's no wonder he was born with the quirk Explosion.
Damn.
It lets Bakugo create humongous kabooms from his palms. I can only dream of having hands that rad.
Quirks are genetic superpowers that most humans are born with. Bakugo inherited his quirk from his parents. Specifically, it was a combination of his father's combustible acid sweat and his mother's glycerin skin secretions.
Making Bakugo's sweat basically like nitroglycerin. And the more he sweats, yeah, the bigger the boom.
Yep.
His parents basically
Bro has the power to sweat a lot, and it makes his explosions bigger. Like, his power is sweating.
made the perfect kid, absolutely oozing with shonen main character energy.
Bakugo felt
Yeah,
similarly,
despite that, he ain't.
so much so that he started bullying his childhood friend who happened to be born without a quirk.
Yeah, okay,
Speaking of main
kind of a
character.
snot-nosed turd sometimes, but come on, Wiz, the kabooms! They're so cool.
Quirks are a natural biological feature of a person's body. In the same way that we don't really think about walking or breathing, Bakugo's explosions became like any other limb, especially with his rigorous training.
Bakugo quickly picked up on how to use his explosions to obliterate
this scene.
anything in sight, block attacks, launch himself around, and quickly maneuver in midair at hypersonic speeds, which requires a
I show no. I play him in Ultra Rumble. He's very mobile.
ton of focus and on-the-fly calculations.
And despite getting this incredibly dangerous quirk when he was 4, he somehow never killed himself or anyone else that we know
A
of.
miracle.
Bakugo was truly a
That we know
prodigy,
of.
destined for greatness.
And his only goal was to surpass Japan's numero uno superhero and his personal idol, All Might.
Who didn't have that goal at this point? Like, let's be real. Oh, damn near everyone had that goal.
In Bakugo's mind, the only person who wins no matter what. Absolute victory.
Although
no
other people don't
problem
matter.
for the main character.
Except Katsuki wasn't the protagonist that he thought he was. That would be Izuku Midoriya, the quirkless child Bakugo
That
bullied.
guy.
In truth, he was threatened by
The Street
Izuku's
Slayer.
tenacity despite being quirkless.
Really? That crybaby's the main character? Well, Bakugo's inferiority complex would only get worse when Deku somehow landed a quirk that was just as cool, and both were accepted to the same superhero high school, UA High.
There, he would learn to be
Right, quirk explosion, nitroglycerin like sweat, quirk factor in palms, can be detonated remotely, support gear, grenadier bracers, grenades, suppressive heavy mobile unit, strafe panzer, ultimate moves, turbo speed, stun grenade, explodapult, armor piercing shot, howitzer impact, cluster.
a superhero and fully develop his ultimate moves.
Like flying through the sky faster than sound with turbo speed, blinding people with stun grenade, focusing his blasts into armor-piercing shots, or making a big-ass tornado of death.
The howitzer
Like I love that whenever like writers can take like a simple power like creating explosions, right? But being able to make so many different uses for it instead of just the basic form of it, like I love that when they're able to like just apply so many uses to it.
impact involves Bakugo spinning himself in midair with his explosions, building up a tremendous amount of swirling oxygen, and then igniting it all for one hell of a boom.
He's pretty smart when it comes to strategizing mid-fight. He even developed new techniques for his quirk faster than Deku did.
UA High also aided Bakugo's development by preparing him with his iconic Grenadier bracers, gauntlets that
sweat
allowed him
containers.
to store up his sweat, gross, for prolonged bouts, or to release all of it at once in a single massive blast.
He's also got his hero suit, which helps him sweat faster in order to build up stronger attacks. Or the Strafe Panzer, these badass turrets mounted to his back that store his sweat as ammo. With all of that, it wasn't long before Bakugo made his hero debut, called the Bombshell Hero, Great Explosion Murder God, Dynamite.
So many
I
names.
dig it. The more colons, the merrier.
But despite some early wins, Bakugo failed to live up to his own sky-high expectations. He had the makings of a great hero, if only he could get out of his own way and put the team before his ego.
Especially when he was kidnapped by the League of Villains, ultimately leading Bakugo to blame himself for All Might's retirement. Something needed to change.
So he vented his frustrations in a slugfest with Deku and realized something crucial. That the kind of absolute victory that defined All Might wasn't victory for himself, but victory for everyone.
He was starting to become the prodigy everyone knew he could be. I mean, hell, even while he was unconscious, he kept analyzing the fight he was in and coming up with counters. Somehow,
Bakugo was powerful enough
But yeah, hey, character development, we love that.
to shatter Todoroki's heaven-piercing ice wall, fast enough to keep up with villains like Shigaraki, who can catch light beams,
Light
and
speed,
tough enough
right?
to survive, well,
being dead? Yep, you heard us. Bakugo was killed, dead as a doornail. And then a single bead of sweat floating through his bloodstream detonated and
What?
restarted his heart.
Is that how that happened? Huh. Anyway, shout out to a certain VTuber who predicted this shit like years back. While Edsha was able to stitch Bakugo's injured organs back together, it was explicitly Bakugo's miniature explosions that restarted his heart and revived him. Sure.
If that isn't main character plot armor, I don't know what is.
his stamina is
Yeah.
perhaps the craziest thing about him. After all, he is tanking the recoil of all of his explosions.
Oh,
Even
damn.
With the overuse of his blasts literally tearing his body apart, he kept trying to make him stronger, and eventually his quirk awakened.
Essentially, when a quirk evolves to become stronger. Now, by condensing his explosions into smaller and more powerful clusters, Bakugo could enhance all of his techniques.
Like the Howitzer
Oh.
Impact Cluster, a stunning achievement in the field of explosionology, or kaboom theory for the layman.
Powerful enough to shatter the side of a mountain or blow apart UA High itself.
Oh.
Judging by the school's size, we can estimate
Oh, we got
Bakugo's
calcs.
Howitzer Impact Cluster yielded over 300 kilotons of TNT.
Given Bakugo's whole deal is explosions,
All right.
it makes sense to science out what a ton of TNT actually is. It's literally the energy contained in 1,000 kilograms
No
of
way.
trinitratoluene.
A chemical compound composed of hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon.
All these episodes of Death Battle and them using TNT as a metric. And this is the first time they actually talk about what the measurement is. Love it.
That's the recipe for kaboom.
Tons of TNT is a unit of measurement often used in the real world to describe the energy contained in high-yield explosives like nuclear bombs. It can be useful to measure particularly powerful feats from fictional characters. I see.
Now, imagine a pile of TNT as big as the Empire State Building blowing up all at once.
Oh.
That's Bakugo's howitzer impact cluster.
And these
Oh, damn.
explosions can launch him so fast, it's like time stands still around him.
Like when he
Oh.
covered a huge part of this city in a fraction of a second. Almost 400 times the speed of sound.
Oh.
That's not all.
Alright.
Now he can detonate his sweat remotely.
What?
And from all over his body, not just his palms.
With all of this crazy
God damn. Blew up a mountainside, vaporized wolframs, giant metal cubes, outsped Tokoyami's Dark Shadow, destroyed Uraraka's meteor shower, moved 300,000 miles per hour, displaced the airborne UA high, helped defeat 9 while sharing one for all, defeated Deku, Kirishima, Todoroki, Serpenter twins, all for one.
bullshit, Bakugo became one of the strongest heroes on Earth, enough to
damn.
battle and defeat All Might's lifelong arch nemesis, All for One. Yeah, that's right, the main villain, who's the protagonist now, Deku.
Oh shit?
Bakugo literally and figuratively surpassed his childhood idol and proved his mettle as a hero.
Number 5 on the rankings and rising. Not bad, Kachan.
Nice.
But more important than proving it to his friends, to All Might, or even to Deku, he proved it to himself.
Hey.
Whatever. Take that, losers! Sickest quirk in the world over here! Dynamite! Dynamite! Dynamite!
Let's go!
Wiz, what happened to you?
Oh, Whiz Plush.
Funny and squishy.
I'm over here, Boomstick. That's the new death metal plushie from U2's, and it's available to order right.
Oh, like the one they made of me a
They
year
turned them
ago.
into marketable
You
plushies.
got jealous, didn't you?
What? No, mine's way cuter. Look at it, and you can get one by clicking the link.
Ah, they forgot to color one of your arms.
Boomstick, I have a metal arm.
Nah.
I always have. Oh, and if you order it, there's a chance you might get a special
Gold variant?
version with
Yeah.
a gold arm.
That's actually kind of awesome.
You definitely want one.
Oh, fine. Yeah, I do, okay? Shut up about it.
Click the link below to order one for yourself. It's only available for a limited time, and after that, it will never be available again. So don't miss out.
Oh. Alright, Reze?
Death, war, famine, conquest. Humanity has been plagued by all manner of ills since they first crawled out of the primordial ooze. In the world of Chainsaw Man, there is nothing to fear but fear itself.
Because fear itself is real, and they're called devils.
Literally,
Ooh.
devils from hell. These monstrous beings are the living embodiments of humanity's worst nightmares, and their power is directly proportional to that fear.
So the chicken devil might be so weak you could keep
What
him
the-
as a class pet. Like, you know, a chicken.
Oh.
What about the bat devil? Or the ghost devil? Or the devil embodying man's fears of one of the greatest weapons it's ever created. The bomb devil.
Little
Yeah, I love that. Like the monsters are based on fears, and their strength comes from how many people fear it. Like that's cool. I need to get into Chainsaw Man, seriously.
is known about the origins of the Bomb Devil's current host, Reze, if that even is her real name.
She might look cute and kawaii,
Bomb Devil hybrid, around 5'5", 166 centimeters, age unknown, country of origin the Soviet Union, occupation super soldier, bilingual Russian and Japanese. At one point, the author's favorite character likes coffee, flowers, and Denji, sort of. Okay.
but she's actually a Soviet assassin trained from birth to be one of the deadliest killers on the planet. Basically a Black Widow. A cold and lonely existence for anyone, but quadruply so in a world as effed up as this.
But all Reze wanted was a safe, normal, quiet life. As much a fable to her as Aesop's country mouse.
Too bad. You are now a walking, talking explosive. Have fun.
At some point, the girl known as Reze was implanted with a fragment of the Bomb Devil and became a hybrid. A human possessing a devil's powers without sacrificing their humanity, transforming their body into a living weapon.
As a hybrid, Reze's strength and speed are way crazier than a normal human's. And with her martial arts training, she's a force to be reckoned with.
Damn,
up
this
close.
animation's crazy.
Also, Wiz, check out the bomb for a head.
Someone like Reze would eat you alive, literally. Should devils like Reze take any damage whatsoever, they can heal by consuming blood.
And that lets hybrids survive some pretty insane stuff, like having their limbs torn off, getting bisected clean in half, or being roasted alive. Just slurp some blood and they're good as new.
Especially useful considering the Bomb Devil's primary ability is literally blowing herself up. Reze can emit explosions.
Abilities: Hybrid Devil Physiology, Super Strength, Speed, Durability, Regeneration, Blood Drinking, Explosions, Long Range, Self-Detonation, Sparks, Propulsive, Weapon Transformation, Torpedoes, Dynamite, Missiles, and Hand-to-Hand Combat.
From any surface of her body, even tearing off limbs and turning them into bombs that she can detonate at will.
Damn, that's hardcore! She can use these blasts
Love
to
that.
jet through the sky at hypersonic speeds, maneuver and redirect herself in midair, and enhance the strength and speed of her blows.
Or Reze can send sparks that can ignite the atmosphere in explosions that tear apart entire cities. Making herself stronger, the more fear her wanton destruction creates.
As long as the area around her is dry enough to maintain ignition, Reze can create as many explosions as she wants, non-stop.
She can
Humanity's fear of her not only enhances her explosive power, but her physical power as well. She was able to shrug off an attack from the Violence Fiend, who specializes in physical strength. Oh, so it's not just explosions that get stronger. Oh, it's her physical also gets stronger. Okay.
can even turn her own body into different types of real-world bombs to massively enhance their power.
Like transforming her leg into a torpedo or her apron into dynamite. Every single inch of Reze is a living weapon.
I am such a sucker for characters who like turn themselves into a weapon. You know, like I am all for that. Like the Pillarman from JoJo's, or like oh god, who was I thinking? Havoc from Mortal Kombat. You know, like using your own body as a weapon. Like I love that. I am such a I'm crazy for that shit.
This made her feared across the devil world as one of their mightiest warriors, and the perfect choice to assassinate Japan's newly acquired devil hybrid, Chainsaw Man.
You see,
Oh,
you might not
it's
think
him.
chainsaws are all that scary, at least not compared to bombs, but the Chainsaw Devil is special.
Any devil the Chainsaw Devil consumes becomes deleted from reality, retroactively erased from humanity's collective consciousness.
And you're right,
So why are they bringing this up? Hold on.
the chainsaws were for boring stuff like trees or Texas massacres. Silly me.
This ability makes the Chainsaw Devil the most important being alive and invaluable for any global power to control.
Oh, I think we're talking about it for like plot purposes. Hold up.
Except instead of meeting the fearsome chainsaw of legend, Reze met Denji, a dumb, horny teenage boy just looking for anyone to love.
And for once, Reze actually hesitated. Rather than immediately kill her target, she got to know him and found they weren't so different. Both were used as tools of the state, as weapons of war rather than people. A kindred spirit in a hostile world, Denji wanted to drink up as much of the excitement of life as he could. The town mouse to her country mouse.
And thankfully, he was super easy for a pretty face to manipulate.
It wouldn't be the only time.
Oh.
Reze's nothing if not professional, and she gave Denji one parting gift, to teach him the way devils did battle before he died.
As the embodiment of one of the deadliest weapons known to man, Reze's power is off the charts, capable of creating an explosion more than 400 meters in diameter.
Oh, damn.
That's over 4 football fields long.
To have a blast that size, you
Is that larger than the Empire State?
need to be exploding with over 2 kilotons of TNT.
Okay, was it Bakugo's in like in the hundreds? Wait. Ooh.
More than comparable to nuclear weapons, which is really impressive considering Reze is not the devil of nuclear bombs. That's apparently an entirely separate thing.
That's a
Despite her
different.
bombs being technically conventional, they're just that strong.
Likely comparable to other powerful devils like the Gun Devil, who
Oh.
can travel across the world
Oh, that
and
was
kill
sick.
millions of people in 5 minutes.
That'd
damn.
be over 500 times the speed of sound.
Oh, speed
She's
feats.
even stronger than the Typhoon Devil, a sentient city-spanning storm.
The literal coughing baby to her hydrogen bomb.
Unfortunately for Reze,
Just like this fight. Fought evenly with Chainsaw Man. Explosion eclipsed most of Tokyo. Killed a devil hunter barehanded. Can fight while headless. Survived losing various limbs. Blitzed Denji several times. Feared by the Typhoon Devil, Fox Devil, and Violence Fiend. Defeated Nomo, Kato, Beam, and much of Devil Hunter Special Division 2.
Denji took her lessons to heart and proved he was more than a fitting host for the Chainsaw Devil.
He whooped her ass, but spared her life. Just in case her seduction wasn't a total act after all.
But it wasn't meant to be. Whether Reze chose the safe life of the country mouse or the exciting life of the town mouse, There are hungry cats everywhere.
Oh, Makima, what I would give to find someone to kill you.
Reze's dreams of freedom were never realized. She simply changed hands from one cold, unfeeling entity to another. And this time, there was no escape. She was a weapon, a symbol of man's bottomless capacity for malice and self-destruction.
A living bomb.
Damn.
The
So I think they brought this up, right? Where like devils gain power the more revered, right? So I get a feeling that at some point during the battle, you'll have like the civilians in the city, whoever, right, ever fighting in, like they'll start fearing Reze and she'll be stronger. But as Bakugo fights on more and more, they start cheering on his explosions, and thus the fear of explosions goes down, and then it weakens Reze. Like I don't like I'm feeling like we might pull something like that just for like narrative, which would be great. Love that. Yeah, no, there's definitely a lot of potential with the fight itself. Like again, like I don't like the matchup itself, but I'm not going to deny that there's potential for a good story to be made out of it. Like I'm expecting good shit.
battle's about to start, and I hope you've got something good to hear these kabooms with, like our sponsor, Raycon.
That's right,
I've got headsets on right now. I'm good.
Raycon for many years now, and they've got everything I need in good earbuds.
And with Mother's Day coming up, this is the kind of gift she'll actually use.
Such as Raycon's Essential Open Earbuds. They're open ear so she can listen to music or podcasts while doing other things.
Like going for a morning walk, running errands, or
what
driving a rocket-powered dune buggy. You know, mom stuff.
The sound stays clear and balanced without feeling closed off from your surroundings, which is such a win-win.
But if that's not enough for you, Raycon's got a bunch of other cool stuff for sale, so I'm sure you'll find something for her. Or for you.
Celebrate the moms in your life. Go to buyraycon.com/deathbattleopen to get 15% off the Essential Open Earbuds.
Thanks for sponsoring Death Battle, Raycon. We wouldn't be able to have these amazing animations without you.
Go to buyraycon.com/deathbattleopen to get 15% off the Essential Open Earbuds.
Go support. Go support the show, please.
Set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a Death Battle!
All right, baby. Oh, hey, one's justice for sure. All's justice, I mean. Soundtrack already going off. Ooh.
I've been sent to collect your head, Dynamite.
Better villains than you have tried, lady. You tell your bosses that after I send you back in a coffin!
Ooh.
How would I tell them that if I was already dead?
Oh! Was that 3D?
You're quick.
Shut up and die!
God damn. Oh, there's lyrics too? Oh! Wait, water. That makes her weaker.
Damn!
Oh.
Oh, damn!
He didn't know! Wait, where's her head? Okay. Yo, extended 2D section here? Oh, damn. Yeah, they talked about that. She needs the environment to be dry for her explosions to work. So, okay, so I guess the main question here is, how's Bakugo gonna get rid of her completely without her just, like, regenning? Right? Like... Oh! Big move already! Like, yeah, like, Reze needs, like, dry environment for explosions. Meanwhile, Bakugo just needs to sweat.
Move it or lose
Oh!
it, people!
Save me, Dynamite!
Let go of me!
Oh my... 3D? Oh, that was... Okay, that was a good moment. Oh, shit. Oh!
Leave them out of this!
Yeah, like I said, like, there's gonna be civilian involvement. Oh. Okay, this is thick. Oh, awakening?
Quick, Dynamite, your That was delicious.
Yup.
You bit off a bit more than you could chew. My blood isn't the only thing you drank. It's my
The sweat.
you should worry about, dumbass!
Yep. Oh shit. Right, the apron.
Aiming for absolute victory! Howitzer! Impact! Cluster!
Oh yeah, just eviscerator. Oh. Oh, great, John. Oh.
Scratch that. Not enough for a coffin.
Nice.
KO! Oh, damn.
That was good. You know what? Yeah, like I said. Great animation. God damn.
Gee, we're so sorry to hear about your girlfriend that passed away. She gets 5 big booms. Oh!
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I was not expecting that. Oh.
Boom!
Please just shut up. On the surface, these two seemed evenly matched. So let's break this fight down into 3 categories: their speed, their stamina, and their firepower.
Yeah.
First up, let's talk speed.
Oh, man.
Both Bakugo and Reze could rocket through the sky at hypersonic speeds and maneuver and redirect themselves on a dime in the middle of fights. To the casual observer, at least, they'd seem to be on par with each other.
So we have to look at the people they've fought to compare.
Reze has
And
battled
it's going to be
Chainsaw Man,
Bakugo.
who
Denji and Pochita have fluctuated in power since the Battle of Reze due to the fear surrounding Chainsaw Man. As a result, Reze cannot reliably scale defeats from newer arcs of Chainsaw Man. Ah.
could match and defeat someone using the Gun Devil's power.
The same gun devil that could literally fly around the world, killing millions of people at over 500 times the speed of sound.
Impressive, but compare that to Bakugo fighting Shigaraki, who could react fast
Yup.
enough to catch light beams with his bare hands.
Light
It's
speed.
over 1,000 times faster. And that was before Bakugo's quirk awakening that made him even faster than that.
Oh,
With
yeah.
reaction speed of that caliber, there's little chance Reze could ever get the drop on Bakugo, and would likely be forced to play catch-up in a duel. Speed goes to Bakugo.
However, speed doesn't matter if one couldn't truly hurt the other. A big part of this fight is
Yep.
their stamina.
The regen.
Bakugo's durability is mind-boggling. He's survived being impaled through the torso,
Oh,
and
damn.
has even brought himself back to light.
But,
Wild.
unlike Reze, his stamina does eventually hit a limit. Every explosion he makes whittles him down just a little bit more, and uses up more and more of his sweat. Without a break, he can eventually run out.
Whereas Reze can effectively create bombs without respite, and from a distance.
Unlike Bakugo, who usually likes to get up close and personal.
Furthermore, her devil hybrid physiology gives her an actual regenerative healing factor, allowing her to shrug off the same kind of mortal blows that would eventually kill Bakugo, main character plot armor or not.
If this ever became a war of attrition, Reze had it in the bag.
Yeah.
Stamina goes to Reze.
However, it's unlikely it would ever get to that point. The biggest factor
Yeah.
in this fight was always going to be their raw
Yup.
firepower.
Explosions! First, we gotta compare their 2 biggest blasts. Reze's nuclear light bomb against Denji versus Bakugo's howitzer impact cluster.
And the difference is obvious. Based on calculating their sizes, Bakugo's
Oh my God.
300 kiloton explosion was over
Yup.
100 times more powerful than Reze's 2 kiloton blast.
But that's not all. Remember the Typhoon Devil.
Coughing baby or not, to create a storm
Oh,
big
scaling
enough
to
to
the
cover
Typhoon
Tokyo's
Devil?
over
Hold up.
2,000 square kilometers, he'd have to be generating more than 400 kilotons of TNT.
Bigger than
Oh.
Bakugo, right? But that's not
Unless-
all. Again, Bakugo's howitzer impact once shattered the size of this big in his mouth.
And here's a feat they didn't mention until now.
And despite being earlier on in the series, it was ginormous. Almost 3 kilometers in radius.
Or just
Goddamn.
over 2 megatons of TNT.
Ooh.
5 times more powerful than the Typhoon Devil, and way beyond anything we've seen Reze do.
And
Damn.
this was Bakugo before reaching his full power in his fight against All for One. Bakugo takes the final edge in explosions.
And remember, Bakugo
Yeah.
withstands the recoil of all his blasts. So even though Reze had greater stamina, Bakugo was more than tough enough to hang on and get his kill shot. especially with his superior speed.
And devil healing factors can be overtaxed with enough damage. Hell, she needed to drink blood a couple times against Denji just to keep fighting.
Against someone as
Yep.
fast and powerful as Bakugo, she would not get the chance to heal consistently, or perhaps at all.
And what happens when devils die? They Bakugo to hell.
The winner is Katsuki Bakugo.
Bombshell, hero, great explosion, murder, god, dynamite.
Yes, sir!
Time on.
Okay, yo, good shit. Good shit as always. Yeah, no, it's like, yeah, it's just stronger, it's faster, like, yeah. The region's not gonna matter a lot. Well, Twitter, you got your answer. It's all wrapped up. Alright, let's see who's next.
On Death Battle.
Come on, Ang Traveler. Girl versus Megamind! Oh, shit! Presentation!
Subscribe and join as a member to see
Yo!
more Death Battle. And don't forget to order your very own Wiz Plush from YouTube's. Click that link below the like button.
So we're getting the episode that was shown after Ang Traveler, damn. Yo! Groove versus Megamind! Oh, I can't wait for that. Oh, fuck yes, dude. Oh, who truly deserves the title of supervillain? Oh my god. Alright, shit. Alright. That was good. Well, hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this fight down below. And if you like the VTuber. If I should bring it back. But yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out.